And the Spartans will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent.
Oh, he's got some space. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. Grab behind the line. It's Torres. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Back to pass. Finds the tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The sure hands, it's Burden. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
At the 39-yard line. 2nd down.
They just keep firing. Got it in the middle, it's Torres. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. To the air on first down. They're working that left side. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. They got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
On the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Gets the back moving. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. He's got it on the move. The grab and go as he takes it in for the touchdown.
Man, great first drive by this offense. Capped off, 3rd and goal situation. A lot of times thinking run. They got a perfect play scripted. Take advantage of the defense, get the passing touchdown, and get this party started right.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. 76 yards on the drive for the touchdown. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Spartans offense has its first opportunity of the day. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Got his man on the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. The lone back's got it. Hard running there. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air, it's Lemon. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. On third down, he drops the throw. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
And the Spartans send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Looking downfield on first down. Hines is tight end.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here in the game.
And he is brought down, but what a move he put on that first defender. Wants to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. How about this Spartan defensive front making plays like the legendary Bubba Smith?
And if you're going to have a great defense in East Lansing, it's going to be up front. It's going to be those big boys dominating like Bubba Smith, like Jarrell Worthy, really eating up those blockers up front, making plays, stopping the physical ground game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll boot it into the night sky for the first time. Might have thought he'd want to try to pick up a few yards there, but he's content with making the fair catch right around the 35-yard line. Running to the left. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Finds his man in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Spartans come to the line on third down, trying to keep this drive alive. Pressure coming. Firing deep. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is on its way. He makes the fair catch just outside his own 10 at the 11-yard line. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Give to the running back. There he goes. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22. The pull and throw off the RPO. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. To the air on second down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Got it in the middle, it's Torres. They'll get it to the 48, no need to measure, it's a first down. Both teams wanted to establish the run, and they have done exactly that in the first quarter. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Motion from the wideout. Wants to go up top on first down. That's caught. It's Burden. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Looking to throw on first down. Finds his man. It's Burden. And now on second down for this offense.
At the 34. Brings up second down.
Quickly complete. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Catch in the middle. It's Torres. Stopped at the 3, but it'll be enough to give them a first and goal. He wants to throw it. Had to throw it before he wanted. A little floater there that falls incomplete. Got nothing last time. Now second and goal from the 3. They're going to run it. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Third and goal, and they'll try to pass it in. It's caught. That's a touchdown.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Gentlemen, that pivotal top 15 battle is in the books. Here's how things went down. Georgia somehow, some way found an edge between the hedges and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. Iron sharpens iron, and you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Dropping back, it's Lemon. Get it out on the screen. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. And the Spartans line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked. And wait just a second, the official's going to take a second look at this one. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the tight end.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to it. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Second down, he'll throw it. Hauls it in. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Spartans come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Grabbed over the middle. It's Preston. Third down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. the play fake. Now to throw. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Not all guys have the ability to break on the football, go make a play, and catch it. You play defense for a reason. A lot of the wide receivers are the ones that do most of the catching. Great job by the defense securing the INT.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. The play action fake. Works the middle of the field. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. The give on the inside. Across the 45. Got a lot of room to the right. What a play there, and he's got it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
And you want to put a winning streak together like this team has? Run the football and create explosive plays. Nice job by the offense, showing the speed. How about the blocking up front? Everybody blocking, getting a hat on a hat, creating the explosive run.
After that huge gain, now a chance to cash it in from just outside the 5. He'll do it himself. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. They'll move the tight end. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And the holder will spot it on the 14 for a 24-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the ref. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Off play action on 1st down. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points, and our defense hasn't played great. But I think this offense can still be who they are and
And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and that can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Tries to do it himself on the draw. Turning it on. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll try to really get into this one. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. The give out of the gun. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Well, obviously, at this point in the first half, the defense is finding themselves in a hole. You just get the feeling if they're going to get back in this, they're going to need more plays like that. They're going to need sacks. They're going to need turnovers. They're going to have to create negative plays to get themselves some momentum.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Looking to throw, it's Lemon. Here's the pressure. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on 3rd down. The Spartans will line up to punt it away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. On his way back from the 20. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. Sends it back in motion. To the air on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Burden. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks. 2nd and short now after that completion. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. A 1st down for the offense. Looking downfield on 1st down. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Grabbed on the outside, it's Singletary. It'll be 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. 3rd down coming up.
Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Looking to the big tight end. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And here comes the punt team. I wouldn't quite call it a shank, but that's not exactly going to go on the resume reel. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll run it from the gun. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense will quickly use a timeout. They'll line up right at the 48-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking to pass, it's Lemon.
They say tight ends are a quarterback's best friend in the pass game because think about it. The tight end's the guy lined up closest to the quarterback, which means generally those are the easiest throws a quarterback has. You saw it on that play.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Wants to throw on 1st down. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. This time on target. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
And a great play design here in this type of situation. Obviously, trailing, you're trying to put something up on the scoreboard, and just using the sideline, using the boundary, getting the ball out of bounds and stopping the clock.
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Touchdown, Sparty! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, needless to say, they needed that touchdown. They're down by a lot of points here in this game, and finally something goes right for them offensively. They put the drive together. They score here at the end of the first half. Now, in the second half, they need a lot more of this, and they're going to have to go tempo. They're going to have to stay aggressive, but maybe this gives them the confidence they need to stage a comeback. We'll see.
And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that's a 60-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Under a minute to play here in the first half, and the offense will take a knee, and that is how we'll wrap up the first half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And we'd be remiss if we didn't start this halftime report by giving props to this superstar tight end. He's been almost, you know what, check that. He has been unguardable with that unusual blend of speed, size, hands, and route running. He is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this third quarter.
On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they'd get him on the ground at the 20. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. Maybe adjustments or attitude adjustments, but they've got to find a way to run the ball at least some here in the second half.
I do think you said something that's important. I think running the football is an attitude. Like, it starts with the offensive lineman and being physical, having a nasty attitude. Running back, same thing. I think they need more of that this season.
Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one and get home, and they did there on third down.
Looking for a man. It's Lemon. Fires to the big fella. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Quickly complete. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. And the Spartans are moving quickly down the field. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Quick release by the QB. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Hold and finds his man on the left. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Caught in the backfield. It's Stennis. They ripped off 7 on that one. Now a 3rd down and 3. Trying to pick up a 1st down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a 1st down at the 38. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Using his legs, it's Stennis.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Trying to impose their will with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the tight end. Got a man, it's Torres. How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the 1st down? gets it out quickly. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
On the screen.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
Brings up.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Going to sling it on 2nd down. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
I love the decision by the quarterback. He found the open man, just don't love the throw. Got to be a little bit more accurate, make it easier on your target.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Grabbed in the middle, it's Torres. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. Wants to keep it in the air. Snagged in the middle, it's Torres. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Second and short, maybe looking for a shot. Makes the grab. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. From the gun, running back on the move. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
That's a big key for this offense. Now, you've got the lead here in the second half. You want to run the football, and you got to just keep getting positive yards. You got to keep the 3rd downs manageable so you can stay on the field, bleed the clock. That's going to be the key for this offense and their team winning the game.
After another clutch 3rd down conversion, it's 1st and goal. He'll set up to throw. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, breaks into the open. Past the 1st down marker and still running. The 40. He's at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Michigan State.
Offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Interesting to see the ripple effects after this one in the SEC today, fellas. Texas stomped a mud hole en route to a double-digit win, and they did it outside of Austin City limits. That speaks to the way this coach has galvanized this team and the direction this program is headed. An SEC clash and an impressive showing that could be a huge confidence builder for this program. Back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Gets it past the marker. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
First down for the offense.
To the ground. He's got it again. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Offense in a bunch formation.
Brings up 2nd down.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Loss of 4.
Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this 3rd period. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Not only is the scoreboard on their side, but so too is time as we open the 4th. So 1st down will open up the final period. It's a draw. Finding an escape route.
They've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, and there's certainly still plenty of football to go, but this is where you'd love to control the flow of the game, right? You want to dictate everything to the defense, and you do that by running the football. That was a really nice run. This offensive line is firing off late. Looks like they're getting stronger as the game goes on, and that is a good sign for the offense.
Using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll send the back in motion. Wants to go up top. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Throws to the wideout. Makes the catch. Converts on 4th down and still on his feet. Bounds into the end zone for a touchdown. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. To the air, it's Lemon. Here comes the heat. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He lofts one down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Punts it out of the air. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
Good enough for a 1st down.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man quickly. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Spartans with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And this one will be stopped for no gain. 3rd and short. short now. They snap it from their own 46. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. Off the play fake. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. He'll pull it on the read. Oh, he's got some space. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
Really nice job on the option that time, and obviously this running back has had himself a day, right? And this defense has figured it out. They're keying on him. You saw all the defenders that time run his way, but nobody accounted for the quarterback. He made the right decision, kept it himself, and came away with a nice pickup on that option play.
Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, what a move. Keep it on the ground, and he's in for the touchdown. They push out that lead a bit and draw much closer to a win here in Week 9.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option. You've seen the evolution with the scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit getting some extra work as this lead has really grown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. He steps out right on the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
First down for the offense.
Finds his big tight end. He stopped just short of midfield. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 48. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. Off the RPO, complete. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Looks as if he's going to run it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. Motion from the back. On 4th down, looking for the completion. And it's incomplete, and this defense makes a 4th down stop. They'll start this drive going to the air. Firing to the right, complete. Oh, the sweet spin, he's free. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. Wants to go up top. Working that left side now. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Splits the uprights. Good. And that lead grows even bigger.
and they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, fourth quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time and put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on third down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll go with a direct snap. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Lofts one deep down the right side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on fourth down and come up bankrupt. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. We've reached a 2-minute timeout, and in all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They'll try to run for it. Makes one man miss. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. They'll move the wide receiver. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Powers through the defender. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
Second down coming up.
With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, David.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.